made a video and QuickTime Player is just really not having a good time. It's not saving the actual file itself. I try to say like save it to like iCloud Drive, and then it's just like there's no such file, so I can't save it anywhere. When I try to export it to YouTube, um, YouTube actually says that QuickTime Player does not comply with the OAuth policy. So, because I don't want to just throw away a video that took me a really long time to make, I'm just gonna screen record it. But I can't like full screen it because this little like stupid controller bar doesn't go away. So I'm just gonna like center this and then let it play, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. But I know a bunch of people were gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? So that's an explanation, and I will try to be quiet and I will try to be chill, and we're just gonna watch together by movie time. And here we go. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Is it recording? Yes, it is. Okay. Just imagine. Good morning. So I know I've been gone, and it's because I'm fundraising and my co-founder's fundraising. I'm supporting my co-founder while she fundraises. I just finished building my tiny house and all of these other things, so I've been a little out of it, but I thought this was really funny. I'm eating frozen wine out of a bag because this is adulthood and I'm becoming 22 and it's really freaking me out. But my friend, I was trying to gaslight him, and so I asked ChatGPT to say that I was in the Rat Pack, and ChatGPT was like, girl, you were not in the Rat Pack. We're not gonna tell people that you were in the Rat Pack. And so he asked ChatGPT what I did, and some of it's correct. I am young, I am American, I was an activist, currently an entrepreneur, I did do work in mental health and LGBTQ plus advocacy, but I've never made an app called You Are Valid. And I think it would be really funny to just try and like create it really quick using Oris, because I just want to say anything to it, and we'll see what happens. So my friend Christian asked ChatGPT what I said, offers features like affirmation, self-help resources. I have offered those within my apps before, a mood tracker, a supportive community forum. I have not, unfortunately, built a forum. Goal of the app is to help develop the app based on our experiences. This is true. Everything is true except for the app itself. So we're just gonna build a really quick app that just basically tells people you are valid no matter what they type. So I was testing a port from the iOS native version of Verona to the now Flutter version of Verona, and so we're just gonna go real fast. No, I don't want to open mail, I want to open terminal. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna go to desktop, we're gonna create a directory called You Are Valid, and then we're gonna go into that directory. I did set up a GitHub repository for this because I just think it would be so funny. It's just really funny. I don't know, I got everything right. I've made like probably 4 different apps through my organization and a couple for other people, but I just don't know where that came from. So now we're going to create, why can I not? Oh, I need to make a name for it. You think I would know that, and I think it's underscores for the Flutter naming convention. And now we have done it, and then we're gonna cd into it, and then we're gonna tell it to add Oris because, oh shit, that's Flutter pub, my bad. And now we're telling it to add this design system that I use pretty much like every day for work. Here it goes. It also has these like built-in components, which I think are pretty nice. And then we're gonna open it in Visual Studio Code. If that's your girl, why is she in my Visual Studio Code? We'll never know, unfortunately. Okay, it's adding all of the Oris directories. Damn, I really have to break up Oris. That's an open GitHub issue. We're not going to talk about this, but my favorite part of having my own nonprofit where I can figure out like what all the software I want to build is, and also having an open source package like on PubDev, is that I'm the only one who uses it on PubDev. No, I don't want to go to Buffer. I'm the only one who uses it, but it says that it's actually like more popular than most packages. It says it has 42% popularity. I'm the only person using it, so I don't know where, yeah, it makes me feel way better because it used to be 0 and now it's no longer 0, and that's really what matters. So I guess we're gonna create like a valid lib file just to keep this tight, and then we're just gonna make a view. I like to keep it separate because I like the single responsibility principle, and then we're just gonna make a view logic controller, which is pretty much like all of the business code that's not directly related to networking. There's gonna be no networking because there is no, is it part of, yeah, we're just putting part of valid, and then this is part of valid, and then we're gonna do part, come on. Okay, I'm not typing all of that, so we're just gonna copy relative path. Motherfucker. There you go. And then we're gonna do this. And then my other favorite part about having like a nonprofit that I pretty much like do everything for is I already have all of the package variables for this pretty much set and ready to go. So for those of you who don't know, Oris is basically like how we automate our front end and our safety stuff and all of our privacy and accessibility stuff, and it helps really just templatize it and make the whole development process way faster. And so, as such, before you use it, you basically go in and you say like, yo, this is like the colors, and these are like the different safety things that we support. Okay, and then we're gonna export it. I'm so sorry if you learn bad coding practices. Don't learn coding practices from someone whose YouTube name is Coding Is Why I Cry at Night. This is also the house wine strawberry frosé. It's pretty smacking. I got it from Grocery Outlet for $2, and it's just like wine gelato. Very good. Not as alcoholic as I need for this day and age, but, you know, one thing at a time. So pretty much in the view, I'm just gonna like type a view that's in the testing app, and then I'm just gonna put it in here. Please don't yell at me. If you don't know what I'm doing, you don't know anything about me, you don't know my life. Oh shit, I guess we have to add the material package. Material. Fuck. There we go. Can you stop yelling? Okay. You're gone. We actually don't need you, but we do need that return container view. So pretty much, we're just gonna create a function called respond to message. And so every time, I think there's that, and then we're also gonna create an array called messages. And so every time I type a message in the view controller in the text field and I hit send, it's just going to respond with a message that says like, you are valid, you know, for funsies. Okay, so we need actually a view wrapper, which is what we give to the container view, because it manages all of the layout stuff. So putting it in a wrapper is basically like how we specify, like, this is how I want everything to really be wrapped. Okay. So we have that. For the children, we're gonna have just like, let's say messages equals sized box, and then we're gonna say size box is gonna be half of the current screen height, and then we're gonna put a child scroll view in there, and then you want to put that in a size box to make sure that it's bounded. So we're gonna say screen size is media query dot of context dot screen got size. There you go. So this is just going to be the height of screen size times 2. It needs to be height. And then the child is going to be single child scroll view, and that child is going to be a column, and that column is going to have children of messages. Why? I need to make this. Let's type up widget. Why are you mad at me? Well, it's up there. Oh, it's because I named them both messages. Ha 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 ha. The beauty of coding. Please? Please? Why are you mad? Why are you mad at me? Oh, it's because, goddamn. There we go. Okay. So, and then we're gonna put void add message. Actually, this just needs to be like a widget. It needs to return a widget. And so there is, let me look up the documentation because I just have the package on hand. There is a message component. There is a message component within message bubble component, and it should automatically handle the alignment for us. Yes, it does. Okay, message bubble component. Yeah, boy. So if we respond, we just want to return a message bubble component that says you are status. I think it's message. God damn. See, this is why documentation is important. Communication status message variants. Okay, that's easy enough. Can you go away? Message variants. What? Receiver. Yeah, because it's just like we're faking it. And then communication status delivered. No, wait. I don't think that. Oh, shit, I should add something. I should like open an issue that says if it's a receiver, then it can't have a current status, because you don't really get the status of whoever's receiving it. But I digress. And then we're just gonna pop one right here, and we're gonna put a string that says message, and then the message body is just gonna be the message. Why can you not? Oh, because you're const. And then this is gonna be sender. Wait, sender, receiver, sender, receiver. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then so we have that vwrapper, and then we're gonna have text field, and I believe that's just a standard. No, there's a special sending text field in Oris. Is there? God damn. Where is your girl tonight? Maybe she won't find out what I know. Okay, so send field. Yeah, so send field is basically just a wrapped version of a standard text component, but it needs a text editing controller, which is pretty much like the owner of the text field for Flutter. You know, honestly, I gotta say, between message text controller equals text editing controller. Boom. I gotta say, between Swift and Flutter. I like the way that Flutter breaks up the components more, so there's like a separate editing controller, and then there's like the widget. Like I feel like it's just cleaner, and I feel like it integrates better with like breaking up business and logic. But I think like my gripe personally is that like I just feel there's so many like widgets in Flutter, and the documentation isn't really clear on a lot of them, especially with like accessibility stuff, and like it took me like a year before I realized that gesture recognizer is just the like bare minimum gesture recognizer. Like there's no ally support, there's no like anything, and all of that semantic stuff you have to add yourself. But like out of the box, all of the UI components from UIKit are just like semantically good, they're clean, there's like no fuss about it. It's not like, also don't even get me started on theme data, because I think it started off with good intentions, but like with the Material 3 drop, I think it's just such a clusterfuck. I use it for Fora, I don't use it for Oris, and honestly, I'm not down. I like it in practice, but I think it's just like, it's just easier, especially with large scale design systems, to just not even like implement theme data, because it's like, oh, all these other things, and it's just like, but I don't know, what was I saying? Oh, it's like send field component, on send text editing controller. So on send, we're gonna say actually we're gonna create a new thing called create message, which does both. We're gonna have it add the message, and then we're gonna have it receive the message. So here we're gonna say add message equals message var sent equals this, and then we're gonna say messages dot add sent. And I guess I should put padding on these. Can I just pop a little padding widget on you? Yay! I love popping a little padding widget on. Honestly, this VS Code extension smacks. Why? God. What? Don't even know. Invalid, no. Oh, I guess that's true. I also do like the lints, even though they annoy me when I'm working on smaller projects, but I think for bigger projects it's nice and I can just remove them. But let me just be a hater. I'm the founder of You Are Valid, and I think I've deserved the right to be a hater. Okay. Text editing controller. Didn't I literally just make something called like text or sent? I just write variable names and then they just leave my body. It's just called message text controller. Yeehaw. And then this container bit. Can it just be a stack scroll? No, I need to make it container. It needs to be wrapper variant of full screen. There we go. Yeah, so like with Oris, with the wrapper element, it's just like all the kids that go into a view, and it either puts them into like a scrollable interface without you needing to do it, or it just like fits everything to full screen, which is why we have this wrapper element. And then this view wrapper is just going to be the message container, and then a sized box with a height of maybe 10, and then a text field. You know, I was gonna do separate. Why are you? Oh, God damn it. Why are you mad at me? And then you're just gonna be view wrapper. Oh my God, can you give me a fucking break? Okay. Whack. On send. Oh, and then we should also, after it adds it, we should say like var received equals respond to message. And then this needs to be wrapped in a set state. And then message text controller.text needs to be reset so that they can send something else. Look at that. Wait. There you go. Let's see if this works. On send, it needs to be. Oh, I fucking hate dependency injection. I'm sorry, that was an out-of-pocket thing to say. I think it's really actually quite special, but I was just like, what if I just like had it read directly from the text controller? And then I was like, you can't do that because working in tech has rotted my brain. Honestly, I feel like we should just like couple everything. I feel like nothing should be uncoupled. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I think we can give it a shot just to see. And if it works, I'm gonna be honestly quite surprised. Maybe if I wanted to get fancy, I would add like a blank screen component. Import validlib.dart, so that way we get our library in here. Well, don't tell me that it's unused because you don't know what I'm planning. You don't know what I'm thinking about. You are valid. I will not add URL. I will not add theme data. Get material 3 away from me. Get material 3 away from my kids. God. Then I have to delete this down. Honestly, I could have just put this all in the main file, but I don't want to do that. What did I call this? I should just call it valid baby view. Yeah, boy. And then boop. Chef's kiss. Okay. Do I even need a constructor? Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. And then I have to add. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh my god. Girl, I swear to God. Okay. Okay. It's chill. I don't even need all of these. Honestly, this was such an L. I should have just not. You know, the good thing is I actually just merged something to Oris that like removed a lot of that just removed a lot of like these random like things that I didn't really like need, because you don't really need all of these like navigation things. I think it only really needs a home page now, so I can just kill all of these. Okay, yeah, so it only needs a home screen, which I can make happen. I don't want you to not have a home screen. I want you to have a home. Why are you mad? Oh, it's because I have 2 void mains, huh? Bless you. No! You know what, I'm just gonna copy and paste the images. I'm just gonna copy and paste the images and the pub spec. And I don't need these quick action items. It was interesting. When I was thinking about like what safety stuff I wanted in Verena, I thought it would be super interesting to have like a quick action bar similar to Apple's like accessibility thing that's just always on the screen so that it's always there. And so that's what it's like there for, but I just gotta say false and blank. And there's no eligible plan options because there's no need for safety. And then it was a valid baby view. This whole thing can be const. This whole thing can also be const. I need to add. I had this really stressful call the other day. Valkyrie and I were pitching 4 out of 15-17, and I was on the call. It was like a not a late stage call, but it was like a very official call, and I was trying to basically like set up a Flutter app that just was like images of our mockup, but in a navigation bar, so that we could take it to insurance companies and we can kind of show them like, you know, this is what we're wanting to build and so on and so forth. And so it was just like a navigation bar with images, which is like pretty much one of the easiest technical things that you can build. And when I was on the call the whole time, I thought I was going to show it to them, and I was like freaking out. And so I was just like a real big stress, and I just kept on getting this like really weird, error that I never got before. And as you know, YAML is like very fickle. It's like not something that you want to necessarily speed rush. However, I would like to not be eating sad $2 wine frozen stuff for the rest of my life. So I was like, okay, I gotta fix this. Like, I don't know why it's not working. I was just freaking out. And then after like 30 minutes of doing it, like we got off the call, like fully, and I didn't need to show it to them, so I wasn't worried, but I was just like trying to support Valkyrie because she was sick, and I was just like trying to like figure out like, you know, how to express what we were trying to do. And then we got off the call, and I was like, oh, thank God I didn't need to show it to them. I was like really scared that they were gonna ask, because I had a demo ready, I had a bunch of different stuff ready. And I like now in this moment of like silence and relief, I like look at the image name, and I just did not put in the correct image correctly, and I spent like an hour trying to debug that, like fucking crying. Like, so that's how my call went. Okay, so most of these are just about adding const modifiers. Sure. I'm actually gonna ignore that. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, and it should have all of these assets now, because I just put it in, and it should be good. So we have the simulator already running. I think I can close the example app. Let's see if this works without fucking, like, murdering my computer. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okie dokie. Here we go. There's something about alcohol and sweets. You know, I was on the Prison Hooch subreddit today, and I think I might have developed, like, a very dangerous hobby. I really want to make Peeps Prison Hooch. I think it would be so good. I think it'd be terrible. But I feel like there's so much sugar for the yeast to eat, and I just think it would be so funny to watch the Peeps, like, disintegrate into alcohol over the course of, like, 2 weeks, and then to, like, give it to friends, and they're like, wow, this is delicious, and I'm like, you're drinking alcoholic Peeps. I think that'd be... No! I guess that makes sense. Well, you actually do have a part of declaration in the logic controller. What do you mean you don't have a part of? It's literally right there. It says part of valid, like, you're there. But I don't need you. I mean, I could break stuff into you, but I don't. Honestly, creating a library file was just such overkill for this project. I just really wanted to make the FANG software engineers, like, cry from my, my advanced, code-based management knowledge. But, alas. Okay. Xcode, you better not fuck this up. Don't fuck this up, Xcode. Don't do it. Also, I just realized you guys could see, so, oh, is it running? Oh my god, my computer's, like, trying to kill itself. Okay, here we go. It's gonna look so whack on the iPhone SE. It's gonna look so ugly. I'm gonna be so sad. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I just got this MacBook Air, like, in August because I dropped water on my MacBook Pro. And I thought that it was going to be better because my MacBook Pro was a couple years old and had like an M1 chip and has the same amount of storage space that this MacBook Air has. Maybe a little bit less RAM, but I was like, oh, it's going to be like so much better because it's a new Mac 2 chip. Honestly, I don't really like my new MacBook Air. That's such like a bitch ass thing to say. Why? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Okay, so there's some layout issue happening. Oh, I love that image. So there's some layout issue happening with the girl, with the size box. So I'm gonna try to just remove the size box overall. Actually, let's see. Let's just remove it from the view wrapper and reload and see if that's what's up. And if it is, then we know who the problem child is. Yeah. So the message container is the problem child. Maybe we can just kind of circumvent it by passing a column and then making this a stack scroll. I don't think that's gonna work. Did it work? Let's see. Ah! I think it worked. I think I did it. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking of that meme right now where it's that guy and he's just like, oh my gosh. Whoa! Because that's me. Oh, I cannot believe I programmed this. That's so funny. Bill Gates. Watch out, because I'm on my way. I wish I was an Amazon Alexa. Should I kill the barking neighbor's dog? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my neighbor's dog is barking. My neighbor's dog is barking right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot and send this to Christian. This is actually really funny. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get it to build it up. I haven't even been like here, and he's just been like bullying ChatGPT. I'm crying. Guess what I made? So, thank you all for coming with me on this journey. I am actually, let's see if, okay. Git commit making chat GPT correct. Git push. Thank you for joining me on this journey to become Amanda Southworth, the entrepreneur and activist, also the founder of the app You Are Valid. It's been a long time coming, but I just feel so vindicated today. So thank you all. Let's see if it's gonna even push it up to GitHub because I'm on Starlink and it's kind of a little bitch. Oh, don't you dare. Sometimes it does this when the binaries are too big or like when there's something just like really weird in there and then it's just like, I don't want to like do this. And it's like, can you just fucking push it? Oh my God. Don't fucking hang up on me. Don't hang up on me. Let me get my phone and see if my Starlink is down. But sometimes it just does this where, you know, in some of my like giant code bases, it's just totally fine. And then like, it'll just be like the world's tiniest code base, and it'll just be like, I'm gonna kill myself, actually, so that's not fun. It says it's online. It says it's up, and there's a little bit of latency, but it's not bad. Look at that. It's online. Goes pew. Okay, well, it's up to 28%, which is nice of it. I think that's kind of sweet. Oh! Come on. Come on. Come on. Can you finish? This is gonna be a while. Yeah, I love being the founder and CEO of Your Valid. I think I'm gonna take this shit to Shark Tank, personally. But we will see. We're also gonna see if Christian ever responds to me. I cannot believe that Christian's just like gaslighting ChatGPT. Okay. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's not where it is. Let's go to GitHub. Let's see if it's having it. Did my popularity go up because I downloaded it? No, it's still at 42%. I guess I'm only 42% loved. Okay, so... Oh, it only took me 30 minutes to build this. That's whack. Let's see if I can... Oh my god, I have 2 fucking... Push. Push, baby, push. Push, baby, push. I gotta scan for, like, giant-ass fucking binaries in here. Oh my god. Please just add my code base. Please just add it. I'm sitting here. House wine, strawberry, frosé. Out. I'm just a girl. Just asking my source control solution to control the source, you know? Let's see what's up, though. Let's see what's up. Honestly, we didn't really need an Android version. Let's look in the build folder. Maybe let's not look in the build folder. And see, this is why I need to break up Oris into, like, smaller chunks, because it's just, like, adding the whole fucking, like, thing of Oris right now, and it doesn't need to. Okay. Ah! Okay, so it did it. Hold on. Okay, and so now I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna say ChatGPT was a liar and told everyone I made an app called You Are Valid when I didn't. Now, here is the app. You can tell it anything, and it will tell you that you are valid. Go ham. And then Christian is, I'm a fucking 10x engineer. That's right. Okay. So now we're just committing it directly to main, because branch protections are for fangs and people who have parents who love them. And that's what's up. Oh, I really want to add a space there. Yes, I am going to add a whole nother commit. Just add this. And I should also add, show the standing company in your hired. True. True. ChatGPT wishes. I did not. Why does it think I made an app called You Are Valid? Well, there was my cast iron pan. It was really ugly. I'm trying to also convince Christian to prison hooch with me. I really want to, like, make disgusting wine. Wait, did that just, like, cut into my other... Fuck. I think I just put that like directly into, yeah. There we go. Okay. Now it's 2 separate images. So it should be good. Should be fine. We're about to get that AZ16 coin. Okay. That was all. This was an emotional journey. And I should have killed a barking neighbor's dog. That's crazy. This was a journey. I'm gonna go probably hang out with my friend, and or do the other coding that I do for my other jobs. This was lovely. I promise I will try to think about making like more formal video content, but honestly, I'm just kind of like, I'll upload whenever I have time, and right now I have neither time nor the grace of God on my side, so it's gonna be a minute. But thank you for coding with me. Please take care of yourselves, drink responsibly, and if ChatGPT tells you that I made the app called You Are Valid, it's not lying anymore. So it's a win for Amanda Kind, but I love you all, be safe, and yeehaw.